Hello everyone, my name is Corinne and I am an ALT for the JET program stationed in Iwaki City in Fukushima Prefecture. This video is for anyone who might be coming to Japan in the near future, including current shortlisted JETs who are departing in just a few short weeks. So in this video I'd like to talk about the things that I brought with me or that I had or that my parents shipped to me that weren't essential items. So I'm not going to be including things like clothes or toiletries or anything else on this list, because those are obviously things that I'm very thankful I packed for Japan. Those belong in a separate video. These are going to be more non-essential things that I brought with me. Okay, so let's start out this list with number 10. Number 10 on this list is this black Game of Thrones notebook that I brought with me. This was a notebook I bought at GameStop. For $20. I am such a big fan of Game of Thrones. I'm obsessed with it. So I'm very glad I have this notebook here. Number 9 is my stuffed animals. So this is Alligator. You can see SFSU. That's my, I went to SF State. This is the Gator mascot for SF State. It's a plushie. When I was doing my self-introduction at school, I actually brought him along with me. And I could show him and be like, my school had the gator mascot, and I would bring him and the kids would all be like, whoa, a gator, that's so cool, and they'd all freak out over him, and he just sort of was a good talking point for my self-introductions. Then there's also Spicy, which is a little stuffed cat I've had with me since I was about 11 years old. So next on the list is number 8, and this will apply specifically to women, but men, I assume that you can substitute this for maybe a tie, maybe like your tie collection, or something else that's, I don't know, male accessories, I don't know. Number 8 is a necklace. It's a very pretty blue necklace. It's one of a kind. One of my friends made it for me as a present a few years ago. And then also my high school class ring. I don't wear jewelry on a daily basis. I'm not a jewelry type of girl, and if I can't wear jewelry to work anyway because it's elementary school. It's just nice to have a few pieces of jewelry, even if you're working in an elementary school. I recommend you bring some jewelry along with you, especially ones that like have a lot of meaning, or that you just your favorite piece of jewelry. I wouldn't recommend bringing all your jewelry over with you, because that might be a pain in the ass depending on how much jewelry you have. But definitely bring like a few accessories with you that you really would wear on a daily basis, or that you like a lot, or that look good on you. Don't be afraid to bring a few pieces of jewelry with you. Number 7, I can't show you because I technically don't have them anymore. But number 7 is lots of souvenirs and little stickers and prizes and things from America. About a month before I left America, I was shopping at the thrift store, and I found a huge box of stickers and bookmarks and like a teacher's best friend basically. And anytime I bring those stickers out during class and be like, these are stickers I brought from America, they always feel a little bit more special to the kids than being like, oh, these are stickers I bought at the supermarket, or oh, these are stickers I bought this and that place, or oh, I bought these at the 100-yen shop. Like, I brought these stickers with me from America, and they're like, whoa, that's so special, and it just means a lot more to them to have stickers that they can't usually get by saving up their allowance and going on their own. It's more special. Number 6 is this jacket. If you see on the logo, it says SFSU Gators. This is the jacket I got when I worked for the peer orientation program at SF State. I'm really glad I have this one. My parents sent it to me a couple months after I arrived. This jacket means a lot to me, and I've had it for a while now, and it's not only is it still very useful to wear, and that it's like warm and waterproof, and it's like a good windbreaker and like a good jacket to wear in like the snow and stuff, but it also just holds a lot of memories for me too. And I'm really glad I brought it with me and that I had my parents ship it, and I don't regret having them ship it to me. Number 5 is this thing. This is This is my 3DS, my Nintendo 3DS. So it fits nicely in this little case that I got. I got this case at GameStop. And then this pocket here holds all of the various games and stuff. But not just 3DS, but just in general, like if you're considering bringing not only just a little handheld console, but if you're considering bringing like a larger console, if you're considering it, and if you have room in your luggage, I really do recommend bringing it. I brought my 3DS, but I left my Nintendo Wii at home. I'm really glad I have my American 3DS with my American games, because sometimes you want to play video games and you just want to play them in English, so you can just play the game and not worry about understanding it. Number 3 is this. So this is my swimsuit and a pair of prescription goggles. And then this is an extra swimsuit and an extra swim cap, and then an extra pair of prescription goggles. The reason I'm glad I brought these with me is because swimming is one of my favorite hobbies. So it was nice to just have, it's nice to have 2 swimsuits with me, just in case one of these gets old and like rips or whatever. I don't have to worry about finding a new one or whatever. I could just have a spare. Number 3 is comfort food from America. So this is, if you can't see the label, this is Annie's macaroni and cheese. This is a box of Annie's macaroni and cheese. And then this is, Americans probably recognize this brand. If you're not from the States, you're probably like, what the hell? I told my British friend about this and she was like, what is that? But this is Laura Scudder's. This is my favorite brand of peanut butter. I ate this all the time back home in America. I ate it when I was a child growing up, like having peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in my lunch. This was the peanut butter. You can't really get this stuff very easily here in Japan. Like, you can get Kraft macaroni and cheese here, but it's A, really expensive, and B, I really actually prefer Annie's. So it's really nice just to have these like foods from home. Number 2 is, Number 2 is my backpack. This is the backpack that I have been using for the past few years. I bought it when I was about halfway through college. I was like, I want a new backpack. So I technically bought this backpack for my first ever paycheck. I brought this one as my carry-on on the plane. And it's just been serving me all sorts of good in all sorts of situations. I bring it with me to school every day. When I go traveling and I want to pack light, I tend to just put everything into this one backpack, and it fits a lot of stuff in here. I take it with me when I go grocery shopping. I bring it with me everywhere. I can't think of a time when I haven't been like, yes, this backpack is a waste of space and I should not have brought it. No, anytime that I think of like times I've used this backpack, it's always been like, yes, I'm so happy I have this backpack. I'm so happy I have this, and I definitely do not think it was a waste of space to bring it. Of course, it also functioned doubly as like actually being a bag to carry other stuff. So maybe it wouldn't be a waste of space, but like compared to like having other bags I could have brought, I'm glad I brought like a sturdy backpack thing. Number 1, is just English reading material. I am very glad that I brought and or had my parents ship me English reading material. These aren't all the English books I have. I have a ton more English books, but I'm just taking out a few of my favorite ones to show you, so that you can know which kinds of books to bring. So for example, this one is a manga. It's called What Did You Eat Yesterday by Fumi Yoshinaga. It's one of my favorite manga of all time, and this manga, I have a lot of manga back home in America, but this is the only English manga I brought with me, because it's a manga that I can read a lot of times and not get bored, and it also has recipes too. Like, this is a manga about cooking, so they actually give you, like they have the character makes the meal, and then at the end of the chapter gives you instructions for how to make the meal. So it's just a really nice, it's like doubles as a cookbook too. It's a manga that I can read a bunch of times. And speaking of cookbooks, there's also this one I brought along. It's called the Just Bento cookbook. It's a cookbook by Makiko Ito. I'm not sure if people have heard of her. If you have, props to you. But it's a book of different bento recipes. If you don't know what bento is, it's like traditional Japanese lunches. You can see here on the cover, this is the first bento recipe she introduces in her book, where it's pickled cabbage and cucumber, and then stir fry, and then blanched vegetables and rice. This is the Shakugan no Shana light novel, translated into English. I bought this one actually in Hawaii at a used bookstore in Hawaii. So this thing has definitely seen a lot of different places. But I brought it because I knew that I would read it several times and not get bored. And I hadn't actually read it before coming over. This was a book I hadn't yet read, so I was like, I can bring this, and I'd read 1 or 2 chapters, and I'd seen the anime and stuff, and it was really interesting, and I was just like, I know that if I bring this one, I'll read it multiple times, and I'll get lots of use out of it. And it's just really nice to have a huge stock of English reading material. But I just wanted to show you some of the things I brought with me, to maybe give you an idea of, especially for newbie jets who are about to come over in a couple of weeks, you might be busy packing up on toiletries and clothes and various other essential items that you need, but also think about non-essential things that you might want to have with you once you're over here. Definitely winter things that you can have your family ship to you, or English reading material so that you have English to read. Don't forget to like this video, and subscribe to my channel, ALT Karen. I'll put a link here to my subscription link. Don't forget to subscribe to catch more videos about Japan and about living here in Japan and teaching English on a jet program. Alright, I hope to see you guys soon. Bye!